What's up everyone? I just dropped $340 of my own cash to test out 30 Sabers, buy one, get two free lightsabers deal to see if it's worth it or if it's just a scam. I waited 1 month for this thing to ship over here, so let's get to unboxing. This thing is packed in here. That took a lot longer than I thought it would to get it out of the box. I don't know how they got it in there. So if you're new here to the channel, well, everyone should be. This is my very first video. My name's Landon, and this is Sparked Concepts, where I review cool tech to see if it's worth the cost. So I love Star Wars, and I love lightsabers. And about a month ago, I went on the 30 Sabers website, and I saw this beautiful Prodigal Son affordable version hilt. And I also saw this buy one, get two free lightsabers deal. And I really wanted to check that out and see what it was about. And so I spent $340 on the Prodigal Son hilt because I got the Profi and 32-inch Neopixel blade. The rest of whatever comes with the other two hilts are all just from them. So I want to really see, is this worth it? And now let's get into the good stuff. Very, very sick box. Mine's a little damaged. You can see there's a little damage there, but overall, this is super sick. I've never ordered from 30 Sabers before, so I'm excited to really see what all of this comes with. And so let's see. So right off the bat, let's start with the hilts. I don't know which one is which, but I don't want to look at the other ones yet. Alright, this definitely got to be, it's got to be the Prodigal Son. I'll put this to the side, because what I really want to focus on is these two. In the box, of course, you get the blades. Well, as you can see, one of these is at least going to be an RGB. Oh, this one's the Neopixel. So right off the bat, I know I'm not getting something crazy like a Profi or an SMV4. Comes with a blade plug, cord and screws, cool 30 Sabers tag, instruction manuals, 30 Sabers sticker, oh, a display stand, that's sick, more stickers, looks like that's it. Alright, let's put these blades aside. I also, I got the 32-inch blade for the Neopixel, and it looks like the other ones are 32 inches as well. Let's start with this one. This one feels a lot lighter than this other one. Kind of what I'm expecting is like a training saber, pretty much something cheap. I'm not expecting something crazy out of this, but let's find out. All right. Also, these bags are super sick. They feel super nice. I love that you can clean the blades, not the blades, that you can clean the hilts with them. So super cool. So it looks like it's oh, that's sick. That feels very nice. So you can see RGB. That feels nice. It's very light. I feel like this would be really good for dueling. You could slip in another hilt there. You can make a double-bladed saber. That's sick. Feels very nice. Doesn't feel very heavy. Very light. Let's see. Nice. No smooth swing. Kind of glitchy, but what do you expect from a training saber? Sound is okay. Oh, looks like it has gesture control or something. Does it have gesture control? It does. That's sick. Well, that's cool. First one down. And I'm going to check the prices of the two mystery sabers at the end so we can see if this is actually a good deal, if I'm getting my money's worth. I'm not very disappointed. All right, on to the next one. Comes in the same bag. Feels heavier than the other one. Oh, nice. That's sick. I've never seen this before. I don't know what this is, but it's sick. Feels very nice. Yeah, I like this. This is sick. Let's turn it on. Oh, nice. Definitely louder than the other one. And it has smooth swing. And gesture control. I have an Imperial Workshop lightsaber as well. And that one you can kind of flick it out and turn it on, but it seems like these don't do that. You have to twist it. But that's sick. Sounds a lot better than the very first one. You can see them side by side. But yeah, I'm not upset. I love the black and red theme. I really appreciate that. That's so sick. Alrighty. Well, should we move on to the main saber? I'm not going to do a whole in-depth review of it because my focus is on, is this even a good deal? But I'll post a video on the in-depth review. Here she is. Feels a lot heavier and a lot thicker. Oh yeah. Look at that. That is sick. I've never had a lightsaber this nice. Keep in mind, it costs $340 to have the Profi Neopixel blade. It's definitely not cheap. Those other two options are great for those on a budget, and I kind of am, but I wanted to do this review, and it was recently my birthday, so I had to use my birthday money on something. Let's turn her on. So that sounded like one of Theory Saber's exclusive sound fonts from Kyberphonic, I believe. Called Twin Ion. I think that's what it's called. It sounds super cool. It's not as loud as the other ones, but I think it's just on a lower sound setting, and I can figure that out a little later. But man, this is sick. Let's get the blades attached to all these so I can do kind of a saber swinging review. You guys can hear and see the different effects that these things have. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see this, but as I was putting on the screw to the Prodigal Son hilt, this screw got stuck onto the Allen wrench. So make sure to be careful. Luckily they have extra screws, but these feel a little cheap, so they might strip pretty easily. Alright, I got all the blades in. Let's turn all the volume up, turn the lights off, see how these perform. Alright, I do have a little complaint. With all the charging cables that it comes with the cables, but it doesn't come with the block to put into the wall. And it's a very specific 5 volt and 1 amp charger that you need. And it doesn't come with that. And the Sabers are, pretty much all of them are low battery, but we'll get through what we can. Let's review this Saber first. See if we can change the color. Oh, that's it.
Low power, please charge.
See, low power. Well, Let's go on to the next one, shall we? Let's do this one next. So that's how you turn the music. That's sick. Oh yeah, let's get a good font going.
Dark Sith Red.
That sounds so nice. Change my color. Already sounds so much better than the other one. Caucasus. It's very basic. Let's see what else.
Wait, is this training? My training? No. Always training, the universe is.
Luke Skywalker? Oh, that sounds nice. Let's get a different color for this. Okay, so on this one, you can adjust like the blade style, you could say. Like for instance, that's lock up. If you hold it down three, if you hold it down three again. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like pulsing slowly. And this one's just still. I'm still trying to figure out everything else, but this is very nice. Let's see here. Very nice. I like the red.
I'm told it is the Dark Saber.
Dark Saber. Oh yeah. Oh, you can lock up. That's sick. Honestly, this looks more like the Dark Saber. That's sick. Alright. This one's sick. I really like this one. Very, very, very much. I like this one a lot. And finally, the big boy. This one's the Profeed with the Neopixel blade. And you'll see why I love Neopixel blades so much. Oh yeah. That's so sick. It's cutting out because the battery's almost dead on this one too. What the heck, Theory Sabers? Let's see if we can go with it.
No good to me, dead.
The kaboom. That's sick. It's like pulsing either direction. That's so nice. Despite it lagging because of the battery, it sounds nice. That's sick. Alright, and since I can't do an in-depth review of this because of the battery, let's just end it with the Kylo Ren. Oh yeah. Oh, it's nice. Let's do that again. Oh, yeah, it's just dead. Oh, oh my. Oh, what's happening? So I apologize about batteries dying, so thank you Theory Sabers for sending me low battery lightsabers. But my overall impressions, other than this guy is so sick. It feels so nice. It's a little heavy, but it's nice. That's why I got the 32-inch blade, because I figured it'd be just better to swing it around with if it's going to be a little bit heavier. And you actually can't tell that it's a little bit shorter, in my opinion, because it doesn't go down in the emitter as much. But yeah, love this thing. So super happy about this. As for these two, for being free, I'm actually really impressed. I think Theory Sabers knows what they're doing. The sound fonts sound nice. But these are kind of basic, which is kind of what I was expecting. You get the really high quality sound fonts on the more expensive stuff that you pay for. But overall, I'm actually really happy with what I got. Just super, super nice. This thing, very, very light. I would say perfect for just battling with your friends. It's going to be super durable. It's super lightweight. The sound, although it doesn't have a smooth swing, it's actually pretty nice. It's very deep. It's not Neopixel, but the blade still looks incredible. So for this being as cheap as it is, I'm actually really impressed about this guy. But my favorite of these two has got to be this. I think it just looks so sick. It just feels very good. It's very light, probably because of the RGB blade, but it just feels nice. And to have smooth swing as well. Like, I wasn't expecting to get a free saber that has smooth swing. So that was a very, very big surprise to me. And I don't know, it just overall impressed me. I'm sad I didn't get to use it longer because the battery died, but it's pretty incredible. Very grateful for these. Theory Sabers, you impressed me. Alright, now I did the research on how much these two lightsabers would have cost to see if it was worth the $340 that I paid. So first off, this training saber, after looking it up on their website, costs around $87. So, that's not too bad for a saber that is mostly used for dueling and just durable stuff. But now on to this one. To be honest, I have no idea where this thing came from, because I scoured the Theory Sabers website and could not find this saber anywhere. So what I did price-wise was I took one that was the cheapest, that had smooth swing and kind of had these looks like the pommel, the emitter, and that sort of thing. And that was around $154. So, not bad at all for something that has smooth swing. It doesn't have a Neopixel blade, but for paying $340 for a super sick lightsaber that's profy, has the Neopixel blade, and to get these two free sabers, I feel like that's a steal of a deal. So I pretty much just got $240 of free gear from Theory Sabers just for buying this lightsaber that I was going to buy anyways. So overall, was this just a big scam? I don't think so. I feel like getting these two free sabers on top of what I was already going to buy was actually an amazing deal. But I have one problem. I have 3 lightsabers, but since this is my first video, and who knows who's going to watch this, I want to give something back to you. So I want to do a lightsaber giveaway. I want to give away this lightsaber to one of you guys. I really appreciate you watching this video. To enter the giveaway, subscribe and leave a comment of what your favorite lightsaber blade color is. Mine is blue. And I'll make sure to randomly pick a winner in the next 3 months. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means a lot to me. Make sure to like and subscribe and get ready for my next videos.